Hey guys, welcome back to another story time. And today I'm going to be talking about the first time they kratom. So let's get into it. So I asked my grandpa if I could mow his front and backyard for $30, and he said yeah. So I said okay. So I did that, got $30, and I made some tweaker. So I was walking up and down this street, this busy street, and there's this like pot store that you could buy a kratom at. So I told this tweaker, I was like, hey, could you go buy me some kratom? And he was like, sure. And I was like, alright, bet. And he bought me some kratom and shit. And he came back out, and I gave him the $5. So I was like, yeah, I'll bet. And or I gave him $5 because I had $5 left. So I was like, here, thanks for doing that. But anyways, so I got that, and then I went back over to my grandpa's house, which that was like, I said I was going back to my house, but then I said I walked kind of somewhat there and said I didn't really, and then said I just wanted to come back. So then my grandpa's like, alright, anyways, let's go get some pizza. So I was like, okay. And I told him, and we pull up to the pizza place, and I told him, get me a soda. So he got me a soda and shit. So I got a Pepsi, and I got both the pills. So I was like, alright, if the kratom, I think they're like 200 milligram each. So I had like 400 milligrams of kratom. So it was like pretty intense, but we'll get into that. But I took them, I drank it, or I swallowed them down and stuff, and so I was just waiting, and then we're just in the car, nothing happened. And then when we got back to the house, I was there for maybe 30 minutes, because we're 30 minutes at the pizza place. I don't know why the pizza place took so long, but it did. I don't know why. But then it was that, and then it was 30 minutes at my grandma's house, and then I was just like bet, and it hit, and I was just like, oh, cool. And when it hit me, it was fucking like a wall. All of a sudden, I was standing up, and I was like, well, I need to sit down, bro. This is nice. I feel really relaxed and shit. And I felt all relaxed and shit. And I was just all I was like, wow, is this what opiates feel like and shit? Because I never tried an opiate before. But I was just like, wow, is this what opiates like? I was like, this is cool. And I was just all loving it and shit. And then 2 hours passed, and I went to go look up on the computer how long kratom lasts. It said it could last from 5 to 7 hours, but they said after it kicks in, 2 hours after, after you're being high on it and shit, it says it gets even more intense. So, I think 15 minutes later, after I got off the computer and shit, I was watching TV. I started getting really hammered and shit, and I was just like, oh damn. And then I was laying down, and then I lay down for a good another 2 hours, and then I remember I was my grandpa got up from his nap, and then he came out in the living room, and I was just all whoa. And he's like, alright, get up, down. I was like, alright. And I got up, and I got some water. My grandma's like, you feeling sick? She's like, and then I was like, yeah. And then she's like, well, just go with the high. And then I was just like, nah. And then I was just I went up to the bathroom, fucking threw up violently and shit. I threw up violently and shit, and that shit was oh, that shit sucked. But then when I came after it, I smoked some more weed, ate some ice cream, and yeah, so that was my first time being high on kratom. So hope you guys enjoyed the story time. I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.